Good morning, it's James Lemon. And one of the things my father-in-law used to always say that I really cherished was, if the good Lord says the same, and he always said, if the good Lord says the same, and then he'd say something. Well, I'm going to borrow that and I'm going to say, if the good Lord says the same, tomorrow, July 24th, I'll turn 50 years old. 50 trips around the sun. And that's a milestone, and it's something to celebrate. And I'm probably doing this video because my wife told me not to work tomorrow. So I'm not going to do any work. I'm just going to relax, and whatever they have planned is what they have planned. I'm sure they're going to do something to make an old guy feel proud. But, there are a couple of milestones and some things I definitely want to celebrate. Have definitely came a long way. But to start off, just some celebration of things right now. Remodeling 15 houses, got some investors, at least 15 houses that we're getting ready for some investors that are going to be rentals for some people to move in here pretty soon that we're working on currently. Got 5 or 6 houses that we already have under process or in progress that we're applying pressure to. And then hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll get ready to start on our personal home, Casa de Limon. So those are some of the things. And also, there were 2 things I wanted to do. I wanted 50 houses before the age of 50. And currently I have 56. That's 53 that I've already purchased and 3 under contract. So 56 rentals before the age of 50. Was able to turn in my retirement papers to buy the last year back so that I could retire and kind of have full benefits, would be able to do what my passion was. But all that part is the glitz and the glamour. But the blessing came from being a fat kid from the projects, which I'm always sharing, having humble beginnings. So 50 years ago in Meridian, Mississippi, at Maddie Hersey Hospital, Olivia Lemon gave birth to James Odell Lemon. And single mother. She did her best. She struggled at times, and she had her own demons. And we all have demons. But the point of this video is I want to share 3 things, in my opinion, that made me successful. One of the first things I want to share is that the best lesson my mother ever gave me was that she shared, son, let me tell you something. Don't ever be ashamed of your scars, because everybody has scars, and because they can see yours, it doesn't mean that they don't have any. So always hold your head up. So to me, that was a great lesson, and it gave me the self-confidence to feel like just because I had scars that I didn't have to feel ashamed or feel like I couldn't accomplish whatever I wanted to accomplish. That was lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 was something that I learned, and it was the answer is no if you don't ask the question. The answer is always no if you don't ask the question. I can remember when I started buying rentals and going to the bank would ask me, how do you find these deals? How are you getting such incredible deals on your rentals? And, I would share with them that, I offer something. I make an offer. They say no, that's fine. I'll go to the next person. I find somebody that needed to sell something or was in a situation that they needed to sell, and I saw the value in that. So number 1, never be ashamed of your scars, because we're all dealing with something. No one's perfect. And if you find people that pick out other people's imperfections, you have to be wary of people like that, because they're hiding something inside of themselves. Number 2, never second guess yourself. The answer is no if you don't ask the question. You can't be successful because you doubt you. If you don't feel like you deserve to be successful in whatever your endeavor is, you shouldn't be successful. And the last one, a man's gift makes room for him. Proverbs 18:16. And you hear me say that, and it may sound, like a cliche at this point, but it goes back before that. In college, I sold 2 hot dogs, a Little Debbie, and a drink, made a killing. The dormitory guys, I ain't gonna say it was lined up, but I sold a lot of hot dogs. Even here in Shreveport, there was a time when I sold bootleg movies, believe it or not. I sold linen sets. I sold t-shirts and jean shorts. So there was always an entrepreneurial spirit there. So, in wrapping up this video, the only thing that I want to share is that in 50 years, I guess I kind of wanted to move away from education, but I'm still able to teach and share that you can do whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish. That you got to have faith in yourself, and that you can't doubt yourself because of your situation. Because some people may look at your situation and say, how could they possibly do that? Or, oh, I couldn't do that if I were them. Those ain't the people you want to be around. You want to be around the people that celebrate you, the people that celebrate who you are. You want to be around the people that lift you up, that take you to the next level. I don't have room in my life for people who doubt themselves, or doubt the ability of what could happen in the future. So again, it's It's a great feeling to be able to approach and turn 50 years old. I'm in a great space. It didn't come overnight. Trust me, you know, I've had triumphs and I've had disasters, and I've celebrated them both. From the disasters, I learned. From the triumphs, I felt like, what can I do to get better? What can I do to improve? But again, it's James Lemon. You know, these are just thoughts that I share from my heart. You know, take them for what they're worth. You know, if it inspires you, it inspires you. If it doesn't, you know, skip on by the video. But I hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a great weekend. It's the Fat Kid from the projects. I'm about to go into Home Depot in order to pick up some materials because my guys couldn't get it right. Well, no. Going into Home Depot to pick up some materials. Have a great weekend. I'm out.